Hello, beautiful heart. How are you? Thank you so much for clicking on this video. It is always an honor and a pleasure to connect with your energy. I look forward to bringing a message that Spirit wants you to hear. So, let's jump in. We are under full moon energy. There's a lot going on in the cosmos right now. See, we're under full, so let me see. Let me just recap real quick. Hang in there. We've got Venus in retrograde, Uranus is in retrograde, and it's ready to come out. Full moon, and tomorrow, after the full moon, the excuse me, Taurus and Scorpio move into the north and south nodes. That's huge, guys. So there's a lot of cosmic movements, surrounding relationships, love, healing, clearing out the past, karmic debris within ourselves, connections, all of that. So, and I've had so many of you reach out just in the last week. It has been incredible. And obviously I can feel your energy. I know I can sense it. And I know it's been heavy for a lot of people. A lot of you guys have been really going through it. I want you to know I see you. I feel you. I'm holding space for you. And trusting that Spirit has a message that you need to hear to help you through this. Guys, this energy and what you're going through, it's not here to take you out. It's here to free you. It's here to raise you up. But you have to allow it. You have to be on record wanting it. Why? Because we all have free will. Okay, I guess I'm taking 4. Was not planning on taking 4. All right, lots going on. Let's see. Nagas, number 14, lovers, erotica, sensuality. Anunnaki, controlling drama, conflict of interest. Third eye, visions, manifesting, and meditation. Flower of life, this is number 29, inspiration, awe, and dreams. All right, we're starting out with some powerful oracle cards already. Still going back into the theme of duality, which that's okay. It's what, you're walking out of and need some guidance on. So again, no judgment. But you are going through, as I said at the beginning, all of this energy is coming in, shaking up foundations in love, expectations, how you see love, what you thought love was. That is all changing. And falling in love with yourself first is key. Guys, part of the universal law, the ways of the universe, is nothing can come to you until you have put it out first. Think of it as like an energetic signature. So if you want this type of unconditional love, you have to give it to yourself first. With the Anunnaki, there's a lot of information out there about the Anunnaki. The majority of it is more on the negative side. But what I want to say in regards to the Anunnaki card, this is about the human ego. That the greed, the manipulation, control, all of that, drama, confusion, basically what's going on in the world right now with all the different media, things on world events and pandemics and things like that cause confusion. It's all designed for control. You sense it, you know it, and this has been, it's almost like the Great Divide is happening. And what do I mean by that? Well, you're raising up, getting more in tune, tapped into, turned on to the higher vibrations of soul, your I am presence, the third eye awakening, your heart chakra awakening. For a lot of you, and I mean, we're just on oracle cards and it's not here, but your heart chakras have been opening, and that's scary when you don't know what it is. I feel like whoever this is resonating with, both your third eye and your heart chakras have been opening simultaneously. When that happens, it can kind of send a shock through your body because you're not aware of it. This is something new to you. You don't understand what's happening, but guys, it really is a good thing and it's a blessing. If you haven't noticed, take a step back today and think back over the last couple of weeks about manifesting, what you're thinking about becoming real in your reality. You're having the visions. You are meditating. And all of that is the steps to manifesting. The flower of life, this blueprint, this geometry, yes, it's very sacred, but this is at the basis of everything in the universe. For some of you, and guys, remember this is a general, so take the energy and apply it in your life how you need to. But for some of you, especially those ones who really don't have dreams or you don't remember your dreams, you have been very active in your dream state. You now may be waking up in the morning or middle of the night, whatever. Or waking up from some dreams. I just feel a lot of dream-like energy, but almost like shocking dreams. And I'm not, again, there's so many different ways, but the difference here is you're having visions, you're having dreams. These don't even have to be at night. They can also be during the day. Many of you are starting to get flashes during the day. Almost like deja vu or daydreams, those type of things. Pay attention because you are vibrating higher. Your spiritual senses are opening up. As our spiritual senses open up, there is a time during our journey where the human senses are firing and the spiritual senses are opening up. This can overlap and cause some confusion. This is where discernment and leaning into your heart and knowing the difference between the human consciousness and antics. And for those of you saying, but Dr. Denae, how do I know? The human consciousness is a programming. The human senses are a programming. Your human senses are different than your spiritual senses. Human senses, taste, touch, smell, sight, and hearing. There's also a 5D spiritual version to all of those. But your human senses, from the time you came into embodiment to 7 years old, you took in everything based on those human senses. And you had no information to take all of that sensory information in and make sense out of it. So what's happened is you are now in your adult life trying to make decisions from the time when you were about 7 years old on limiting beliefs that are based on your human senses that aren't rooted in truth. So now on this journey, you face yourself and those beliefs, and it's like they rub together, but that's when you have to discipline yourself and rise up, arrest the negative lower vibrational thoughts as soon as you recognize them, and just tell them, no, that's not my truth anymore. I'm awakening. I'm learning more. I know I am a master manifester. I know that what I feel, I make real. I know where my attention goes, my energy flows. And I'm going to be more diligent and disciplinary as to where my thoughts and feelings are in any moment. And if you catch yourself having thoughts and feelings that are negative or older energy vibration, as soon as you catch yourself, say, stop, 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 cancel, cancel, cancel. That's not my truth. And then switch it around. Everything is always working out for my good. That's how you can, in the moment, these are all too much, sorry guys. Leave that one. That's how you can start to attack in love those thoughts and feelings. Did I put those? Yeah, I did. All right. These are the 3 that came out and I put at the bottom, and Spirit is saying, nope, take them out. Take them out. All right, I'm here, I'm taking them out. Yeah, look, the Magician, first one out. Master Manifester. You are definitely closed off to love right now. All right. You are currently manifesting I'm going to read this a couple of ways because it is general. So for some of you out there, you are trying to manifest a connection, whether it's saving a connection, a new connection, whatever the connection is. It has to do with love. Doesn't have to be romantic. It could be friends, family, work, whatever. But you are trying to manifest from this place of this 9 of Swords. This is what I call that desperation, anxiety. I need to do something. I gotta do something. I gotta work this out. This is uncomfortable. That energy. And you want to rush in and move forward, reach out, say something, do something. But instinctively, you know that's not what you should be doing. I feel like whoever this part is resonating with, you know you're doing this. You know you're in the cycle and you want out of the cycle. But just as you're about to get out of the cycle, you know, this Judgment card is supposed to be working in your favor, but I feel there is still some control, doubt, and fear energy that out of habit, hear what I'm saying in this, out of habit, you're holding on to those lower vibrations and senses because that's a comfort zone. It's a programming you developed in your life, and as much as it sucks, it also works for you. But that is what you need to rid yourself of, because if you don't take that time to heal, this Hermit card You know, this star is inside of it. She's holding that up like a lantern on her path. She wants to heal. She knows she needs to silence the outside noise. She needs to stop any action. She needs to be still so she can change the course. This is a year for you to become all that you want to become, for your dreams to come true. This is a 10. Endings always bring new beginnings. But to be able to end this and stop manifesting what you don't want, because you are a master manifester. Just look at your life. What you engage in your thoughts and feelings inwardly is showing up in your experiences. Yeah, trigger warning. This will probably trigger some of you, but you guys know that's how I roll. I don't trigger you to upset you. I don't bring these readings to make you feel bad. These are spotlights. These are like, come on, I'm holding your hand. Come on in, gather around. Let's take an honest look, an honest flashlight at where you self-sabotage, where you keep yourself stuck. It's literally in your mind. You have these thoughts, these old limiting beliefs and perceptions. When you think about them, feelings arise that match the thoughts. When you really want to be free and move off in a new direction. Because the divine is saying, look, you go from the 10 to the 20 with this Wheel of Fortune. This is all about self-discipline, taming your own ego. This is you with you. You change your internal dialogue, the divine shows up and things start changing in your favor. But they're not going to change in your favor if you don't give up the control behind it. I talked a little bit about this yesterday and the spiritual tea time, which, in case those of you who don't know yet, that has spiritual tea time is no longer about readings and things like that. It literally is spiritual service, coming together, going through the Christ letters and learning the truths of the awakening, of spirituality, of laws of life, universal laws, laws of existence, and growing and healing from any religious hangover and the matrix. In that, yesterday I talked about this. I went over prayer, how to meditate, a decree for meditation, how to pray, what not to do in prayer. And because a lot of that keeps this going. But look, when you arrest these thoughts and say, cancel, 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 no more, I'm going to be okay being uncomfortable for a little while, because outside of your comfort zone is where the magic happens. Your comfort zone keeps you stuck. Because look, Ace of Swords is coming in. Truth, clarity. When you discipline yourself to get out of this funk, and you do have the power to do that, absolutely 100%. The hero that you're looking for is within you, and it is you. As you do that, the divine is coming in. There's a whole new direction. There's a whole new truth for you out there. And you've been feeling this. This has been bubbling up. This has also caused you to align more with the Anunnaki, the control, the drama, conflict, keeping you in the Nine of Swords, blaming, shaming, guilt, condemnation, judgment towards love and other people. Gotta let all of that go. With this full moon energy, it is ripe. You are ready to release that. Release it. Let it go. You've sat with it for so long. You don't need it anymore. Yeah. 9 of Pentacles. After you go through this, you get a handle on yourself. You etch-a-sketch. For those of you who are old enough to remember the etch-a-sketch this crap out. You don't need it anymore. You don't want it anymore. Do you want to bring your past into 2022? Do you want to keep recycling that? Do you want to keep recycling the garbage that you've already lived through? I mean, if you do, fine. No judgment. Keep doing what you're doing. But if you don't, and you want to go towards your 9 of Pentacles, because they're there, allow yourself throw yourself into the spirituality, your spirituality, whatever that is for you. Because that is what is going to help give you the strength and discipline to just say, you know what? I don't need this. I don't want this anymore. I already know how that turns out. I don't know how this turns out. I don't know how this turns out. But you know what? I know I don't want this. I'm going for it. Find yourself some elephant balls. Put them on a chain or a necklace. Wear them proud and go be about your business. Creating the life you want. Look at this. Celestial, boundless. You are infinite. Make a wish on a star. Tonight under the full moon, wherever you're at, if you can, you see stars, make a wish. Sing that song, Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star. You have no idea the power behind that. Plant, seeding. Yes, you have already planted the seeds for your 9 of Pentacles crop. Stop poisoning your own crop. I said this the other day this week too. Yeah, Monsanto is horrible. It is destroying our food. What happens? We ingest that food. It destroys our body. Your thoughts and your feelings about the past and yourself is literally poisoning your own plants. You're not Monsanto. You don't want to be. Knock it off. You have planted in fertile ground. What is fertile ground? That's the place in your heart where love abides. How do you till the land? How do you feed the seeds? Your thoughts and emotions, the water and the sun. You are a life giver. It's time to put the human consciousness to rest. You need you, the planet needs you, the world needs you. Also for some of you, you have kind of fallen off the wagon with your clean, healthy eating since the holidays. I feel led to tell you, get back to that. Drink a lot more water. Hell, I need to hear this too. Drink more water during this time. Make sure you stay hydrated. You'll know, pay attention to your skin and your body, but there's a lot of karmic debris that needs to be released right now. So make sure that you are, drinking water. Speak over your water before you drink it. That's in case you guys are wondering this. I did a service, a few months ago where I showed you the effect of your thoughts and words over the cells in your body. This is, just so you know, this is a picture of water under a microscope after affection and gratitude affirmations were spoke. So, you know, put your glass of water. If you don't have any geometries or anything like that, don't panic, don't worry. You don't need to go buy anything. You can literally speak to your water before you take a drink. Qualify the energy. Yeah, because look what's, okay. I felt this from the beginning up here, and it's like, okay, when are we getting to it? When are we getting to it? It has been so uncomfortable and scary for you, and I'm talking to the people who have just been emotionally torn up, crying in your emotions, releasing all of that. Guys, here's a little tip or a clue. The full moon right now is in Cancer. Cancer is all about emotions. It's a water sign. So a full moon in Cancer, yeah, expect to be really emotional because you're processing, you're releasing the old. Don't hold on to it, guys. Be on record to release. Because what's bubbling up, it's not like you're going to release and then just kind of sit there in limbo. Now, altered ego is going to make you think that, but that's not what's happening. Because what's bubbling up underneath, wanting to replace all of this, is your creativity. Here we have 27, Sea Goddess of Creativity, fresh creative joy. Yeah. This is what's bubbling up. This has been inside of you since you were younger. But along your path, you learn to shut it down. And it wants to come out now. It's in your DNA. You can't hide it anymore. You can't run. You can't hide. The time of being able to push down and hide our true emotions and all of that, being able to gaslight and manipulate ourselves, it's coming to an end. We all have this choice. You can either, look at your fear, face everything and rise, or you can stay in the comfort zone, in your head, in your mind, being in control. Again, no judgment, it's a choice. But if you stay there, just know you're going to get more of what you've already experienced. So if you're done with the old, you have got to step out in faith and knowing and do something different. And it starts in your mind. All right, you guys. As always, I am sending oceans and oceans of love to you today. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I hope this reading resonated with you. And FYI, today is the last day to take advantage of the $33 reading special for the full moon. All right, you guys, namaste. I send you oceans of love. Until the next video. Bye-bye.